Let us briefly talk about Chelsea. Chelsea have two important finals. This finals is a final that the players must be able to give their all. Of course, Chelsea will not be playing one without Nicolas Jackson. That game against Nottingham Forest, with what Manchester United did against Tottenham, it's obvious that Chelsea must go all out to win that game. I don't see a way or how Manchester United will win their last game against Aston Villa. In fact, I'm predicting Aston Villa to score by more than 2 goals against Manchester United. Because right now, the momentum, the energy, the feeling is flat. Chelsea must be able to own their own, future. They should be able to not depend on another team. Play very well in that final. That is a final that can determine how the Conference League will go. Make sure that they play very well. On a normal day, Chelsea have what it takes to play against Nottingham Forest. But where the challenge is on midfield and the wings. Odoi will be running at Reece James constantly, and the Elanga will be running on the other side. In the middle, Morgan Gibbs White is there to fight. You understand? And defensively, they have Murillo, they have Milinkovic, they have Olaina. They have all these players that can be able to make it difficult for Chelsea. That game will be a game full of battle. And then Anthony Taylor being the referee for that game is going to be a crazy one. But I believe on a normal day, Chelsea, if they play their game very well, they have what it takes to be able to silence the crowd and win the game, probably 1-0 or 2-1. But they must be very, very careful not to concede first. Important, very, very important, and they must start very well. On the other side, Enzo Fernandez said that in the Premier League, a lot of turnovers. He said, but in La Liga, it's about tactics. And he loves La Liga, and he would like to, sometimes in the future play there. And a lot of people are talking about, oh, maybe he's going to Real Madrid. But I watched the full interview. He was saying about so many things. He talked about even the struggles he faced when he came to England. That in England, physicality, he was not physically enough. In the first season of, Pochettino, he suffered a lot because he wanted to be go out there to play very well, but he didn't have the strength. But right now, he's much better physically. Has improved. That you can see that when he came to Chelsea, he also said that when he came to Chelsea, that a lot of things have changed. That the club is in transition, and right now you can see that the club is slowly moving in the right direction. And he is happy at Chelsea. Everybody playing at Chelsea are happy. They know that they are not yet there, but Chelsea are just moving step by step. So he talked about so many things. People should not isolate him saying that Spanish La Liga is more tactical, meaning that he wants to leave. Up till now, there is no any sign that he wants to leave Chelsea. And then on the other side, Real Madrid are not a club that are willing to pay huge amount of money. If you watch under Perez in the last few years, they are no longer spending so much money. It's before, during Kaká, Ronaldo, Benzema. Right now, they are even looking for free players. They say that Saliba is too expensive for them. So I don't see them paying 150 million for Enzo Fernandez. The last player they paid that amount for, 100 million plus, is Eden Hazard. I've not seen them do that again. They're not looking for cheaper players. Mbappe free, Jude Bellingham. How much did they sign him? The same thing. They're not willing to spend such amount. So I don't see this happening unless something happens. Maybe Enzo is running out of contract or Chelsea lowers the demand, which I don't see happening anytime soon. I think next season, Enzo Fernandez will be at Chelsea. Then when it comes to incoming, Chelsea are still interested in João Pedro. I don't know how truthful this is, but Chelsea. One thing I must tell Chelsea fans is that Chelsea are not making moves now. They want to wait for that final game. If Chelsea make Champions League, there will be aggressive movement in the transfer window. But they are cautious because if Chelsea don't make the Champions League and they have already went out to say, oh, Simon, we'll pay you 400, it's going to be an issue. So they are cautious. They are keeping everything low. They are waiting for the final of that game versus Nottingham Forest. If Chelsea win it, expect incoming and outgoing massive ones. But then let's see what is going to happen. So these are the updates from Chelsea Football Club. As a Chelsea fan, be honest, do you feel confident that Chelsea will win this game? Let's go.